have a theory for you.
What?
Actually.
Deadass?
So
What is it?
Straight off the bat,
Okay.
I had this theory. Remember that theory I had about anxiety? I even put it in the rap movie.
Okay. Yeah.
So remember that theory I had? I said that anxiety is because your ancestors were warriors.
Okay. And you develop that.
And you develop it because you're not fighting, right? So if you have anxiety, that means you're always ready to fight or flight. And most of the time it's probably fight. Because back in the day. Now, I developed like a whole section to this theory now.
Yeah.
And I think it's real.
Okay.
Like I really want to do it. I think I actually might bring it to a scientist to fucking study this whole thing. So check this out. My original theory was anxiety is a response to our ancestors being warriors and being like trapped in certain places, being forced to fight, but not being able to fight, not express those emotions, the energy.
Yeah.
Right? So if you think about it, every time you work out, you don't feel anxiety, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Me too. Me specifically, if I'm not fighting and if I'm not working out, I get anxious as fuck. Now check this out. I think that anxiety also, it develops a lot because if we're stuck in one place, right?
Yeah.
If you think about it during a time of war, if you're stuck in one place and you're not exerting energy, your body's gonna think that you've been captured. So check this out.
Okay.
So imagine a war, imagine warriors and shit. Imagine I took you and you're my prisoner now. Your body would think you're captured. So all of that energy, all of that emotion would be sitting in you and you'd be like,
shit, and you want to get it out.
And you want to get it out. So that's your body's natural response to fucking fight back and get out of where you are. So it's pretty much saving you from being captured.
Oh shit.
Think about it, right?
Because at one stage I can say that, oh, maybe anxiety comes from like your theory, but the other one is like, okay, we have social media and this generation comes up on it, so maybe that's how they generate social anxiety. Like I have hella social anxiety
because of social media,
but I think it's because of social media, not because of thing. But that's when I went to the Philippines and found out all my
they don't use it.
No, all my grandparents and stuff like that are like fighters. Like they've been through some shit. So it's like maybe your theory might be true too. Because it's like, yeah, they were fighting the rebels back then.
So if you're always like, if you're meant, fam, if you took a wolf and you put that wolf in the cage, he's not gonna feel himself and he's gonna feel, not right, anxious probably because he has that energy to exert. He needs to fight.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird how like, oh, I got put into fighting and it was kind of like natural. So maybe that thing is like, oh yeah, you were supposed to do this. This was like your calling.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah,
I really think that's what it is, and I think because if we're not doing and we're not exerting energy, especially during COVID, everybody's anxious as fuck.
Yeah.
Because our body thought we were captured by the enemy, bro. Our bodies literally thought like, oh, I have to be ready at any instant to break out of this place. Like, duk, 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 That's what it was, man.
I know. Like even take like what do you call this? Oh no, I was gonna say like how Khabib was like wrestling bears.
Yeah.
Fam, like his ancestors were probably war generals, fam. Like like because he's a natural at it. So I really believe that people who are really natural at fighting, maybe that complements to your theory. Like, oh yeah, they do have like war general ancestors.
Maybe, yeah. You know what else too? I think even just our eyesight being focused to one place for too long gives us anxiety. Bag this, right?
Okay.
Bag this. Why is it that we only ever use this much of our sight? If you really take it in, everyone try it right now. You can actually see this far.
Yeah, low-key, we
you
are
this
long.
fucking far, but we're not even looking that much. We can see this high, this low, this wide, but we're looking right here.
Yeah.
And I think that causes our bodies to become anxious because we feel more trapped because we're focused like this. And then also, you think about it, we are trained to do that because of TikTok. And it's even on a smaller screen. So it's almost hypnotizing us. Yeah. Remember that other theory I said about if you go up and down, it stimulates pleasure?
Yeah. But this one is like you're locked in. You're not really doing anything.
Because if we're watching widescreen, it's a bit more calm and we're using our whole peripheral.
Oh,
you know?
Okay. I forgot. I
That's
think
how you say it, right?
Yeah,
peripheral.
Yeah. I think it's in China, but when they take tests, they get to make their own non-cheat box. So like in horses, like they put
like
on
the
horses,
blinders, blinders, yeah.
So some people make their own box. So I seen one was like a Minecraft Steve, but it's like a box on their head, so they can only focus on this. Yeah. Did you have that in school where you had to put up like a binder?
I remember Yo, you know what? I have like a fever dream moment of that.
Of what?
It's not a fever dream, but it's like it feels fever dreamish because I remember using that for a test. It was like a white like box thing. You know those
white box?
Yeah, it was like
whoa.
You know when you go to science fair and then they have the projects and stuff and they're all like stacked up.
But you wear it on your head?
No, you don't wear it on your head.
Okay, I thought you were saying
it's on your desk. It's like a desk divider. Yeah, I remember we all had that. I remember we all had that.
I remember that too.
Yeah,
our generation.
That's
they don't have that no more.
Yeah, they don't. I don't think they use that shit anymore.
They're very lenient.
You know what blew my mind lately though? So I was on TikTok, right? And I seen this podcast, and they're talking about what would your sight be if you didn't have eyes? And obviously we think it would be black, like nothing, right? But it's not.
What is it like? X-ray?
Yo, I don't even know how to explain it. Think about it real quick.
If I didn't have,
if you didn't have eyes, what would you see? Think about it. It's gonna blow your mind, bro. And it's not black.
Okay,
it's not black. Think about it.
And I've never seen the world before.
Yeah, like you wouldn't see black though, because you wouldn't know what black is.
Gray?
I don't know. But check this out.
Yeah.
So the best way of experiencing it, apparently you just close one eye and then look out the other. So what you see in the other eye?
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
So look. So close one eye.
Yeah.
And then try to look out the eye you just closed. That's what you experience. And it's not black.
What? Just the same thing?
Yeah. It's like it's absence of. That's what it is.
Whoa, no. That's
this is mind blowing. I know it's mind blowing, right? Because they don't see black. Like dead ass. Yeah. They've done studies on this. These people that are blind, they don't say they see black. They just see nothing. Because they don't know what black is, right?
Did you see the TikTok of the blind person reading a scary book? Where they're like, I don't think that's actually how it is, and then there was another guy who hired a Chinese translator, but they were talking both in English, and there was just a random Chinese translator translating the English towards him in Chinese, and they were so confused. But yeah, back to that fucking thing. No, the absence is crazy. That would fuck me up.
No, it's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird because we always think about because we're just used to what we have, right? Yeah, we're used to what we have, but the absence of is wild to think about. Because even just like, what would your sensation of your hand be if you didn't have a hand? You know?
I would think it was like, you know what we see in our dreams, because we're not our eyes are not open no more. Would we just start imagining shit? Would we make our own world?
Yo, I think.
Yeah,
I think it could be.
It can't just be an absence. There's no way.
Damn.
Didn't Mr. Beast make a? No, it wasn't Mr. Beast.
It was Mr. Beast.
That
he cured sight for all these people.
For like a day. Yeah. Bro, that's crazy.
I think he was able to do. So all those people were blind. I don't remember.
I think so, or like I don't think they were blind. I think they were like merely.
They could see a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Because that's crazy. Imagine you went from nothing to you can see everything.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know. Is it possible like if you have zero sight to get sight? If you have zero, because I know if you have a little bit, you can fix it.
I don't know. I don't want to say nothing.
From zero
wrong.
is crazy though.
From zero is crazy.
That's miraculous.
Yeah, because with I think what he did, they gave him glasses or something. Because I know there's something around where they just put glasses on and it improves sight.
So is Mr. Beast the Antichrist?
Probably.
No, but
he has hella money. He's
but you know that prophecy that's like the Antichrist or whoever comes to become like the next prophet will do all of these miracles.
Oh, the thing.
That's why people say Elon Musk is.
Yeah.
Because he's about to do some shit only like miracles could really do.
Yeah. Do you know that
using tech, I guess?
I have a theory that you know how all these celebrities that name their kids like a weird name?
Yeah.
They're just masking their actual legal name. Because did you see the interview with Elon Musk? Where he was like, an interviewer asking him, oh, how's AXAE?
Ash X,
or whatever his name is. And he's like, what? And then he's like, oh, Ash X. He's like, oh, my son. I was like, bro,
so
you don't know the name. Yeah, you don't know the name of your own son?
Yo, that's smart.
Yeah, which makes sense because it's like, do you really want, you're in all the spotlight, do you really want your son to have all the spotlight too?
That's smart.
There's no way his actual name is X. You know what I mean? It would make sense.
Yeah. And it's just for publicity too.
Yeah.
Yo, that's an easy publicity, fam.
Exactly,
Like you could just pretend, oh, I named my kid 350 oven.
Exactly.
I named my kid, oh, great couch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then like all like the scandals of like, oh, my mom slept with this guy, and because since they're big celebrities, their life is thing. oh yeah, maybe they don't have to like the public wouldn't know because that's not their legal name. You wouldn't.
It's covering
find out,
it.
Yeah, find out the kid.
You know the Michael Jackson scandal? How
Of what?
How he was diddling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a theory that the Michael Jackson, the whole scandal,
Yeah.
was set up or pushed by Walt Disney.
Whoa, Walt Disney.
By Disney. By
What
Disney
did Walt
Corporation.
Disney do?
Check this out, fam.
They're the best
So-
at hiding shit.
Now, as we know,
Yeah.
Marvel rights are owned to who? Disney. But before it was owned like some part to Fox, some part to like Sony, this and
Yeah.
that. Now, before Michael Jackson's huge scandals with all the things that happened in the news with him, he was actually in talks to try and acquire everything of Marvel, buy all the Marvel licensing and rights to every single Marvel superhero.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
So what he was planning to buy everything from Universal.
Okay.
And he could have done it. Like he had enough money to buy all because at the time, Marvel was bankrupt.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not what it is
So
now.
they needed help, yeah,
now
yeah.
in an interview, he was literally saying, "Oh man, if we could only do it, I can get the rights to any movie I want, TV show." He was thinking so far into the future that all of these companies weren't thinking. And he was literally about to do it. But the moment he had this interview, hold on.
Let me see.
Listen. The moment he had this interview and the word came out that he was seeking to acquire all of it,
Yeah.
the Michael Jackson scandals came in and everything got pushed to the side. And Disney stepped in to start buying all of the rights and Fox and all of these other things. It was because he couldn't anymore.
Okay.
Here, listen to him.
Let me see.
We could easily go into Universal and buy. We would own Jaws, E.T., Close Encounters, all the classics from Universal.
All the classics.
Listen.
All of that stuff that will allow us to do a Universal. A channel. Part of the Marvel channel can be not only the Marvel characters, but Marvel films.
Marvel films.
The catalog.
Listen.
We could do anything we want, from restaurants to retail, theme park.
Yo, he was thinking ahead.
Yeah.
But the moment like that info came out,
they didn't want it.
I guess.
Damn.
I guess something happened. Also, side note,
Yeah.
when I think Sony got the rights to Spider-Man, Michael Jackson was about to pay millions of dollars for himself to play Peter Parker.
Really? Peter Parker? I mean, low key, Michael Jackson as Peter Parker would kill.
that shit would have ruined it.
No.
Michael Jackson.
Peter Parker?
Fam, you.
That shit would have killed. I don't care. That shit would have killed.
Mary Jane. It's not my.
Nah, that would have killed.
That wouldn't. Yo, that would be crazy. Spider-Man would have been ruined, bro.
No. I feel like that would have boosted up Spider-Man just for the. I mean, all the actors after would have got way more.
To be fair, we wouldn't know otherwise.
Yeah.
To be fair, we wouldn't know.
I didn't know about that scandal. Did you hear about the Wendy's chili finger scandal?
Nah.
We didn't talk about
I never
this?
heard about this.
Oh my god. So one day there was this woman, right?
Yeah.
Bro, nobody's about to order chili after I tell you this story, bro.
is it?
Oh my. So one woman comes into Wendy's one night and she orders a chili. So that's not even a popular item on Wendy's. So she eats it and she realizes there's when she takes a bite, there's something crunchy.
Ew.
Fam, you know why it's called the Wendy's chili finger scandal?
Ew.
When she eats it, she looks at it, spits it out, and it looks like a human finger.
That's gross,
So
bro.
she stands up and she's cursing out the workers. Who the fuck lost a finger in my chili? And all the workers like, no, we all have all our fingers on our hands. And now she goes to all the people in the restaurant. Everyone stop eating. All this shit is contaminated. You don't know what's in your food, right?
Yeah.
So news breaks out. All the news anchors come in. That Wendy's shuts down for a moment, you know what I mean? Because the scandal. But they throw away the chili and they keep the finger, obviously. So obviously the news comes out, boom, all the news people are on it. The Wendy's corporate representatives come to that Wendy's the next day. And they're like, okay, there's a finger in the food. We have to investigate the suppliers and we have to investigate the employees, right? So what they do is they put out a $50K prize to whoever could give them a lead. So they're like, okay, anybody, they're doing bullshit calls like, oh, I know who the finger is. But one person came in with a lead because they said that that woman who was claiming to lawsuit them did try to sue other big companies before. So here's what happened. So she tried to sue I think El Polo Loco, Goodwill Tires or some shit like that. And that person is known to do fraud.
Oh, so she set this shit up. Where the fuck she get the finger though?
No, here it is. So they put a bigger prize. I think it's like 100K now to whoever can find who the finger was, because the 50K was only to see who that woman was. 100K to whoever finds the finger. So they get another lead. While all this is going on, the woman has a lawsuit on Wendy's. Obviously, she's about to get a bag, right? Yeah. She's on all the news like, oh, I'm the superstar now. Like, this shit's going down. So one of the guys from like an asphalt business calls and he's like, oh, you know what? One of my employees actually got their finger sliced off from like a forklift machine, right?
Oh, shit.
And one day he brought it in to show like the other workers.
And it's missing.
Guess who the other worker was in the asphalt business?
It was a lady.
No. The lady's husband.
Oh.
The lady's husband has 400K in debt of child services too. So they have a whole business going on. That's why they do this fraud stuff to get money.
Pay off the debt.
Yeah. Once they figured out, oh my God, 9 years in prison, they're banned from Wendy's.
Top Vanessa, bro. Yo, that guy that took the finger, he's like that one kid at show and tell you have to watch just in case he steals your show and tell toy. You know
Real shit, fam. Fam, he only paid, imagine they got the scam off. Imagine, like, hypothetically, he paid $100 for the finger.
Yeah.
They would have cashed out $1 million on the Wendy's suit.
So they didn't get anything.
No, they didn't get anything. They were in jail, fam.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because luckily, I've never experienced anything like that where it's like, because yo, okay, knock on wood. Never, I don't even want to say it because now that there's popularity with no fuck, I don't even want to say it no more. I don't want to speak shit into existence.
Okay. We can
fuck. I don't even say it. But you know where I'm headed with that, right? Where
you're going. Yeah. We can fill in the blanks.
No, because like all it really takes is just you to be related to something.
Yeah.
And it can just go down. Oh, you're an accessory to this, or oh, because of this, you inspired that. Yeah. Now, what I've realized though is there could be two ways you can kind of change the world these days. So I talked about this on my other YouTube channel.
Yeah.
But if you really take it in, anything you do, whether it be good or bad, somebody's gonna learn something from it.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Even if it's not one person, it could be like a few people. Who knows? Somebody will learn something or take something from it, right?
Yeah.
Whether it be good or bad. Now, I always think like, okay, when I put something out or when I say something, what am I going to be feeding? Am I going to be feeding the good or am I going to be feeding the bad? Even if it's a little bit of a bad, that could catch fire. And it could be this whole big thing that just spreads hate everywhere.
Yeah.
So you have to really be careful because it's like that butterfly effect of, even though it seems like a little bit of a joke, somebody else might take it so serious and they have hatred in their heart for a certain topic.
Yeah.
And they'll go spread that word and then it goes there and then boom, 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 and becomes a viral thing. So what I try to do now is just make sure I'm feeding the positive rather than the negative.
That's good because I used to not have that mentality, but then as soon as like obviously there's more eyes on me, I started second guessing like the stuff I would post on social media, because say like even one video of me like smoking, or if I did that, then a kid watching would be like, oh, Gavin smokes, he's cool to me, so smoking is cool to me now.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Yeah,
you have to be careful.
You got to be very.
And I'm working on this video too, but you have to be so truthful in a sense of like they can't misinterpret your character.
Oh, what is,
you know?
Okay, yeah. Break it down.
So, you know how like we see a celebrity, let's say we see motherfucking Travis Scott, right? We know his music, we know his aesthetic.
Yeah.
Do we really know him? I couldn't say I could, to be honest with
because
you.
what if we actually meet Travis Scott and he's like one of us? He's like just a troll, like in person. He's actually not like.
Could you say you know his morals? Fuck.
Probably not.
Probably not. Now, check this out. When you make your morals known, it's hard for other people to misinterpret you.
Yeah.
But when you hide it, then anybody can say you stand for this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, what's great about podcasts is there's so much proof of character. You know, we literally have episodes on episode. We have years worth of character to show. So it's hard to misinterpret somebody, you know?
Yeah, and that shit that you said that how obviously with the negative comments and stuff, once they do it, like that's not reality. Bro, as soon as I put that into my mind, like, because obviously my mom and dad read the comments.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a few negative comments. And they're not used to like that lifestyle of, even if there's good comments and bad comments, you have to filter out everything. It doesn't matter if
even if it's good.
Yeah, you filter it out, because if you're focusing too much on the good, then that one negative will hit harder. So I told them like, yo, that's not reality. You know me. As soon as my boys or my family say something, that's when I'll start to change.
Yeah, because it really matters like who you actually care about. If I really truly care about every single person, which is probably impossible.
Yeah.
If I really truly care about that, then I'm gonna feel fucking anxious all the time. I won't want to go out.
Exactly.
But if I take a step back and realize, okay, who do I really care about, and who will I actually be hurt by if they said this and this and this to me? And if you were actually to be hurt by them, then you know those are the people that are closest to you. And then you have to realize, are these people closest to you? Are they there to love you or hate you?
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's because they love you.
Yeah.
You know, they're not really trying to hate you unless you have those certain scenarios. But those people that are in those scenarios, like, it could just be on a bad timing.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe they're going through some shit like you didn't know about.
Yeah. Taking my cousin, this one really hit me because my cousin in the Philippines, I think he's only like grade 8, right?
Yeah.
And he was defending our podcast because when he told his friends that he knew me, he was like, his friends were like, oh, is he the crazy one or is he the one that reacts? And then my cousin was like, no, trust me, we'll go watch their podcast because they're more than that. And that shit just hit me because there's the supporters that support us actually, like, you know what I mean? They know who we are.
Yeah, they know exactly.
Because we don't post clips of us like talking like this.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
See, that's the problem. We don't post those clips.
We don't
bro.
post those clips, man.
There's no clips though.
So it is the crazy guy and the reaction guy.
Yeah, but that's our own doing, right?
Yeah.
And that's why it goes back to like even just you. Like if you're out there and you only, I'm making this video right now on my main channel, so this is gonna come out soon. But if you think about it, if every single day I come to you and I put on this persona that I think you'll like,
that's what I know you as.
That's what you'll know me as.
Yeah.
And then the moment I switch, but I show my true colors, then you'll be like, what the fuck? Why are you acting like this? Yeah. But what if that's actually who I am on the inside? I just never showed you it. Yeah. So in the other way, instead of just going out every single day saying like, oh man, I'm not my best character, man, my social battery isn't the best right now, I'm not gonna go to that motive. Then they're only gonna know you at what you consider is your best. But if you go out as you, then you go out as your best. As you. Not necessarily your best, but just you. Because you is you. That's it. You don't really have to have like I'm in a mood to do this and that. Then they're only gonna know you in that mood of who you are. But the moment they see your flaws, they see, this is how he would react to this scenario and that, then they have a real proof of identity, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like fabricated and shit.
I blame that on this generation too, because like the whole parasocial relationship that they have, like people think that they know the other person on the internet. Because I thought I knew Travis Scott too because I see him so much.
But we don't.
Nah,
dog.
fam.
We really
You actually don't know it. Wait, because he goes home and he's at the end of the day he's a human being. Like we actually think he's a robot.
Do you ever have that thing with like your sibling?
What?
I don't know if we talked about this before, but like
what?
Sometimes I look at my sister, I'm like, man, they really have their own lives and shit. Like,
no, I did. Yeah.
You know those moments though? I even look at my parents like that sometimes. Like, man, they really have their own lives. They be living out here. Like, they will have their own identity.
No, it's a big, like, you have to step back and just realize. That's good though, because some people can't do that.
I know.
Because if you're always in that mindset, then you I don't know, you walk around life with autopilot.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not good to be on autopilot. Like, imagine you're on vacation and you're on autopilot still. Like, bro, like take in what you're
I know.
at. You know
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, everybody now, when you guys go outside, use your whole sight, bro. Use that fucking whole sight, dog. Press the expand screen. Because if you're always looking here, oh my God, the world is shit right here, bro.
Yeah, bro.
But when you open it and make it look wide, the world's not so bad. The world actually isn't so bad.
Low-key, when I was on vacation, I know it is. I was looking everywhere. You know what I mean?
It's wide, fam.
Well, as soon as I come back to Canada, work mode. You know what I mean?
I can see damn near my ears already, you know? Like, I can see out here.
In the Philippines, I can see the back of my head.
Yeah, that ass, bro. But we're not doing that, right?
Yeah. We're not doing that, bro.
Oh, I have a theory for you. It's a funny theory.
Yeah.
It ties in with siblings.
Okay.
So, I didn't know this at first, but there's a reason we think our siblings smell so bad. There's a reason for it.
Oh, why?
So you ever pass by your sibling and then you like smell them like, yo, you stink.
Yeah, okay.
Like they just smell sour or some shit,
Is
right?
it just because like you grew up with them and like, I don't know. Okay, never mind.
So check this out.
Yeah.
It's actually a safety mechanism for survival.
Whoa.
Check this. Since we're siblings, like not me and you, but since we have siblings and we're siblings with them and we're related, there's a natural body response to make their sweat stink more to you because you're related. How? So it stops breeding.
What?
Yeah. So naturally, we won't want to, mate with our sibling so that it will stop you from doing that. So you can imagine in the wild or like early Neanderthals, if they smell them like, oh, they're like disgusted. It's because God put that in there so that you wouldn't mate with your sibling, bro.
That's low-key dark too.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, that's smart.
It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. But that's why we all stink to our family. So even like your mom and dad, like when I come home from the gym, they're like, yo, you stink. Okay. And that's why is because since we're related, you would smell me worse than somebody in public.
Word.
Yeah.
Would that is it only for family or like
I'm curious though.
Yeah,
because what if like you had a friend that you thought smelled really bad, but maybe your friend was Filipino.
Yeah.
And they had certain genes that might have, triggered that for you because somewhere down along the lineage,
it
might
was
be related and shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
So imagine like, okay,
you're at the family function.
Imagine you start dating some next girl and then she just stinks.
Stinks to you.
Yo, why do you stink? Like they look in your bloodline. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Like somewhere down the line though, right?
Everybody looking at their girlfriend is like, yo, you stink. Oh fuck! Are we really?
Yeah. So deadass, if your significant other stinks really bad to you, look at the bloodline. Especially if y'all are the same race. Look at the bloodline.
My God, no, don't scare them.
Yeah, y'all might be in trouble. I'm not gonna lie to you. Y'all might be in trouble.
Nah, that's scary. But you know what? You saw Planet of the Apes, right? Yeah. Fam, I don't know if this was recent or not, but there's a theory that Planet of the Apes is actually gonna become true soon.
Yeah.
You saw that? The orangutan?
Yeah. Wait, orangutan?
Yeah. That started healing itself from plants. Like he started using medicine.
I didn't see that shit. I didn't see that shit.
So apparently scientists were watching this whole process, right?
Yeah.
So there was an orangutan called Ruckus. And it was like at that, when you went to the Philippines and you went to like those sanctuaries? Yeah, so there was a big sanctuary and one of the orangutans had a cut on its like right below its eye, right? And usually the people in history haven't seen a monkey do its own medicine and stuff like that because it would just would
just appear, it would go away.
Get worse, yeah. So
they caught this guy on camera this time.
Yeah, they were watching it. So there's this plant in the sanctuary that a lot of other people use as medicine. Like they would squeeze it, they would use it for like fevers and stuff. So the orangutan, he's not familiar with the plant. He's never even touched it.
Oh, word.
He goes and grabs it, chews it up, spits it out, starts putting it on the cut, right?
That's crazy.
How does he know how to fucking do that, right?
Yeah.
They're smart, fam. And there's flies now. There's flies flying around the cut. So guess what he does? He gets a leaf and he covers it like a Band-Aid. So everybody, the scientists watching like, oh nah. They know how to heal themselves now. You know what I mean?
Damn.
This is the first time in history that they've seen a monkey or an orangutan heal itself off like...
That's wild.
Yeah.
So check this out.
Okay.
And this is what I thought you were gonna talk about.
No.
Fam, they talked about this on Joe Rogan too. But Russia, right now, they're working on human ape creatures that will fight their wars for them.
Oh my god.
Yo,
Nah, that's crazy.
So what it is actually is gonna be a species of ape that are intelligent.
Yeah.
Intelligent enough to listen and do orders and literally fight battles as foot soldiers, right? They're not gonna be human, like half humans, but they're gonna be genetically modified so that their brain capacity can take in more information. They can communicate. They can speak Russian. You know what I'm saying? Like,
My goodness.
and they can do all of these things. Because if you think about it, really, and this is what Joe Rogan was saying too. Like, if you think about it, along history, that's probably what happened. You know?
Yeah, they were fighting with.
What happened in history was the people that weren't intelligent enough were the ones that were tricked into fighting for them. As sad as that is, but you can look down in history. It was the people that didn't have, that couldn't read or write. They were the ones that just had to take orders because they didn't have a sense of commerce or a system that would put them in places where they wouldn't have to do those things. Sadly,
that's true.
But if you think about it, like that's not too far away, bro. If they're able to make this humanoid ape creature, make them the soldiers, what if one day they just fight back?
Yeah, that's
and remember we had that debate though. We had that debate like what would be worse, Planet of the Apes
or Transformers,
or Transformers, right? Or Terminator. Yo, it's smart as fuck because Terminator would be way more dangerous. So they're moving to ape-like creatures because if they did need to, press the red button, they could just like COVID-5. You know what I mean? Like,
but a lot of comments were rooting with Planet of the Apes. It would be worse because like there's EMPs. If there's like robots, you just throw the EMP around, or there would be like certain technology.
The thing is with Planet of the Apes, since it's a biological creature, there's a lot more you could do. Yeah,
like I think your counter was like disease.
Yeah, disease.
Right? But now with that thing that I just read about, fam, if they know how to cure themselves,
so it depends on their intelligence.
Yeah. Wait, so in that's like Russia core, like
Russia core,
like making the gorillas fight your war. That's so Russia. but you know how like, so are they trying to like combine a human and a thing, or like is it?
I think they're just making the ape as intelligent as a human.
As a human.
I think that's what their plan is. That's what their plan is, because I don't think they could. Fuck, maybe they could.
Fam, yo, imagine an ape on the front lines, like just lines and lines of apes, bro, coming at you, bro. That's insane.
That's wild.
That's insane. Like, okay, they would react to bullet wounds way better than fucking humans. Because after like 3 shots, a human would die, but after 4 shots, they would still charge at you. They're still coming at you, bro. Like, what?
Yo, that's yo, wait. I just had a vision. Yo, imagine. Imagine they make a creature, even when they get shot, they don't die. Like, imagine they make a creature. No, like take this in, right?
Yeah.
Because imagine they make a living creature. Because, for example, a jellyfish or some certain, like, aquamarine creature, I'm pretty sure if you stab certain creatures, they don't die because they can just regenerate, right? Man, leave down in the comments if you guys know exactly what it is. But there's certain creatures, they just regenerate if you poke them and stab them. So imagine they took that. So they added that onto the monkey. I mean, so they get shot, they just regenerate, or they just don't die.
Bro.
How do you end these people?
Yeah. No, with animals specifically, like, imagine you can have like a combination of animals. So like they take the chameleon's DNA and they put it on a gorilla, so
they can change colors. And shit.
So big ass gorilla can change colors. Like with animals, low-key, the possibility is endless.
Yeah, the possibility is
with
endless.
humans, it's very basic actually compared to animals.
I know.
We can't do a lot. You know
or so that's what we think. That's what we think, fam.
We can't change
for all we For all we know, bro.
Oh, like
the super elites. Yeah, they've been doing this for time, bro. They've been messing with the chameleon shit, and then they can turn like different people.
That's why they could like turn into different people. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
we just haven't unlocked it. Yeah,
for all we know, they're putting like gorilla DNA into humans already. Bro. That's why they're so D's.
Yeah, low-key, man. I actually, now that you say that, we're actually still like 1 prestige, but we haven't unlocked the prestiges yet because we can definitely do way more.
Yeah, there's so much freaking science and things that we could do right now.
I know, bro.
The crazy thing is when AI makes it possible for a regular person. That's when it gets
To
crazy.
what? To what?
To do all of these things.
Oh, to do everything?
To do all of these things. Because I feel as if like we think it's an even playing field.
Yeah.
But there's definitely like levels to this shit. There's definitely levels to this shit that we don't even see the technology that's already out.
Because at the end of the day, it's like we did survive off nothing before. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Anything's possible.
The scariest one is just like the consciousness thing.
Yeah. The consciousness. Oh, like
Imagine a consciousness weapon.
scary still.
Like, you know, I don't know if you know Infinite Tsukiyomi in Naruto.
No.
Pretty much, Madara, you put a moon in the sky
Yeah.
and hypnotized everybody on the battlefield. And they started, like, you know, they're in a trance.
Yeah.
They're living some next dream, a simulation in their head. But actually, fam, behind the simulation, there's a whole war going on.
Word.
So, oh my God, this is fucked. So what if we're all in a war right now with those apes that took over the world? Planet of the Apes is real. That's just the Easter egg to give our society. Transformers is real. Or Terminator is real. All of that shit is. There's a monkey war. There's a robot war. All these things happening.
Now imagine the sea creatures too. There's
Yeah.
a war in the
There's
ocean.
a war in the ocean. and then all of us are just in the simulation, just waiting out the war.
Bro, it's so crazy. Speaking of animals too, because I went scuba diving in Palawan.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen I don't it was so crazy because our tourist guide was so chill about it. But like when I was scuba diving, I seen this like fat eel, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think I was supposed to see it because like I was only supposed to see like Nemo and stuff. Like, you know, like Dory and Nemo. So I see this eel and I bring it up to the guy. He's like, oh yeah, if you see that, don't touch it because it's poisonous. You might die.
Oh shit, it's like the electric one type thing.
And I was so close to it, bro.
Oh,
and,
fuck.
And when I was diving down, we were lucky because it's not jellyfish season. But there were still a few, right?
Yeah.
And when we were we had to swim to an island. I don't know why the fuck they parked so far, but we had to swim to like this like hidden lagoon. So when I was swimming, I seen these small jellyfish, and whenever I passed them, obviously they stung me.
You, yeah.
But when I had my goggles on and I looked down, there was a fat jellyfish, like a white one and a brown
could
one.
kill you.
Yeah. No, the brown one could kill you. The white one is just gonna sting you, right? So I was looking at it, I was looking back at my family like, is no one panicking? Because we're swimming with jellyfish right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like so scared, but good thing I dodged it last minute.
You just gotta stay out of their way. Because more times they're not really trying to harm you.
Yeah, more times,
Yeah, they're not really trying to harm you.
But
It's just
bro,
you're in the way.
Yeah, but if you're looking like and you're scuba diving in those areas, like there's like ridges and the sea is just dark. So you don't even want to go to those parts because I was in the shallow areas.
You can't see what's
but
in
there
there.
was there's a cutoff of where the shit actually begins.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you guys swimming over? That's insane.
Fuck, bro. What is this like Duende mermaids and shit?
Duende mermaids is insane. Nah. Did we talk about the guy who was stuck at sea for 438 days? Or did you talk about that or no?
The guy that's underneath?
No, the guy that was actually stuck at sea.
Nah, I don't think so.
I swear you talked about something.
Not
about
Mr. Beast, right?
Okay, no, it's not Mr. Beast. But there was this I think there was this Mexican called Jose, right? Jose
Yeah.
Salvador. And one day he decided to go on a fishing trip with one of his boys, Ezekiel. And when they went, everything was chill until like a storm hit, right? And when the storm hit, obviously they got pushed off to like the actual sea. Like they were off the coast of Mexico, bro. So I think it was the storm lasted 5 days. They didn't know that they were in the middle of nowhere now, right?
Oh,
so guess what
so
they
got
said?
the off track.
Yeah,
And
and during their trip, it's not like they're on a big ship
shit. Yeah.
catching fish. It's one of those two-seaters. You know what
damn.
I mean? And they've already caught so many fish that they had to dump it out, all of it, because the boat couldn't maneuver the
Oh
storm.
my God. But that's food. That's survival.
That's what I'm saying. So this is when it gets crazy. Because now, maybe 2 weeks in, what are they surviving on? They had to catch their own food. They caught a turtle and they drank its blood.
Yeah, you
They
have
started
to.
drinking its blood and it's urine. But after that, one of the guys on the boat, Ezekiel, he passed away. But what they promised was before he died, that guy wouldn't eat his body. So imagine your mental. You're just looking at a dead corpse this whole time.
Yeah.
The people that were covering his story said the guy went so crazy that he started having conversations with the dead corpse.
For sure. I would probably do that too.
Yeah, that he had to throw away the dead corpse because he actually started thinking he was gonna come back alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at that point, like you literally have no contact.
Yeah, exactly.
You haven't heard any other sounds.
But fam, do you think 438 days he was on it until he found a beach?
Damn, that's over a
You know
year.
what I mean? Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know how he did it, but he did it, you know what I mean? And he ended up on a beach, he got hospitalized, came out, wrote a book. 438 days at sea.
So how did he get saved?
No, he just ended up going to
On an island.
On an island.
Oh, wow.
He was naked. He carried around a knife, and he was looking. Luckily, there was 2 people that lived on the coast of that beach.
Oh my god.
You know how lucky that is?
That's wild.
Crazy, bro.
That's wild.
438 days, dog.
What's that? There's that book we read way back in high school. It's not Grave of the Fireflies. Something Fireflies, right?
Oh, Lord
of the Flies.
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah. Lord of the Flies. Apparently that's based on a true story.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Like it actually happened.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of kids that were trapped on an island, and since the adults passed away, all the kids, they just decide to make their own rules. Yeah. So there's a philosophy behind it. I want to discuss it with you real quick. Because the philosophy was, when there's no rules, shit just goes crazy, goes bananas. And that's a great example when there's no like guidance. So do you think if there was no rules, we would just be going ape shit?
Yeah, purge type thing.
You
That's
think
what
so?
I believe.
But who decides the rules, and how do you get out of like straight freaking wasteland to society?
I don't think somebody decides the rules. I think, when there's no rules, I think one person decides it, and there's gonna be like a domino effect, because one person can decide to crash out. Oh, bet there's no rules, nothing happened to him. Let me crash out too. I think it's like that.
What I'm thinking though is who made structure after that.
Structure.
Because I was watching Planet of the Apes, right? And I was thinking about it. It was only the apes that took over that became the king, and then they're like, yo.
Then they created.
Because in a sense, yeah, he's kind of a hero because they would just be fighting over each other anyway. He's kind of a hero, but obviously to the lesser, he's not a hero.
Yeah.
You know, because they're oppressed or whatever.
That's true.
But in a sense, like he gave them safety, I guess, right?
I guess, yeah. That's why they listen to him. Fuck,
You know what's crazy? I seen this tweet.
Uh-huh.
And it pretty much said, when you watch Hunger Games,
Okay.
you sided with the resistance. When you watched Star Wars, you sided with the resistance. When you watched any single movie that has to do,
You're always gonna side.
you side with the resistance.
Yeah.
But why is it that everybody, like a lot of people out here, they're still siding with the fucking rules, bro?
Oh.
Even when we know it's not good for us.
Fuck, that's a crazy question. Because I don't know, because I'm doing it. Because at the end of the day, I'm doing it too.
Right? Like if you bag it, like it's interesting. So my theory for that was because we have all of these outlets that I guess our emotions, when we watch these movies, our emotions are flying. Like we side with the resistance in the movie. So our emotion for that fight is releasing. It's going away now.
Yeah.
Because we released it into the film and the whole story unfolded. So we forget about our story.
That's crazy. That's a crazy theory.
Right?
Yeah, I wouldn't even think of that.
So we forget about our struggle. We forget about our problems. We put it into the story there. And then all of our energy used for what could have been is dispelled.
So is that the government's way of saying like everything that you see in movies is fake? So even if that's happening in the movies, it's fake.
If it's happening in real life,
they
want you to use your energy in the fake.
The fake, yeah.
So that you don't have to use it in real life. So that's the theory of like, that's why they made so much freaking alien movies during the 80s.
Yeah.
And I think the 80s, sorry, because that's when there were so many like alien sightings. They wanted them to think about it more in the fake sense.
Yeah.
So that all of the energy is put toward the fake.
Yeah.
Now think about it here. What's interesting now is like, okay, what type of content is being pushed so much here into the fake?
What is it?
That we don't focus on when it's the real. And there's a very prominent one. I wonder if you could get it. Just take a wild guess though.
Prominent. I don't know. in movies right now that they're
or
doing?
even just in media. It doesn't have to be movies. Just straight up, just like media.
The one that's coming to mind is only robots, though.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay. Well, what was the one you're saying?
The one I went to straight away was like spirituality.
Spirituality. They're
Like-
promoting that?
No, it's like it's like seen a lot. For example, the demonic shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
That-
for
okay.
example,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Illuminati. For example, like conspiracy theories.
Oh, and they're making that fake.
yeah, you get me though.
Oh.
You get me now.
Oh,
So since there's so much of it that you can consider fake, and we feed into that side,
Yeah.
all of our energy is spilled out already. So we're not actually doing the work. We're already spilling our energy
Yeah,
into the rah,
Yeah.
rather than the build.
And that sucks for us too, because it's like, yeah, then people are, since we're in that media too, outlet too, yeah, people are gonna think our shit is fake too. So that's what we're gonna be labeled as.
For who knows, like maybe we're part of the agenda.
Yeah.
No.
That's,
You won't know though.
yeah.
You
yeah.
won't know.
when did you read The Lord of the Flies?
That's like grade 9, no?
Yeah.
Something
And that
like
was based on a true story, huh?
Yeah, so it was inspired by something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
You know the drink, the Shirley Temple?
Yeah.
Do you know the backstory, the actual true backstory on the girl?
I heard of her.
Yeah?
I heard of her before. There's
So-
a movie, right?
No, on Shirley Temple?
Oh, it's a lady? Or
Yeah, it
it's
was a girl.
it's
It was a girl.
Sorry.
Yeah. So I recently found out about this, but the whole backstory of the Shirley Temple was with a little girl who was like exploited for a lot of money back then.
Oh, shit.
Because she was born during the Great Depression. So imagine like her family's trying to come up with any money she can. So she was in the TV, movie, like actor business.
Yeah,
right?
she was in the Hollywood
Yeah,
scene.
exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So whatever roles that they were giving out, like she had to do this, like obviously the weird stuff too. Her family, yeah, we'll take it. $1,000, we'll take it. Use Shirley as a prop. You know what I mean? And one of the movies that she was in, I think it was War Babies or War Kids that she was in. They were kids acting as adults, and her role in that was a female exotic dancer.
Interesting.
She was like maybe first grade, second grade doing
Damn,
this.
they're making her do
Yeah,
that?
exploited. And you know like how in like back then adults would treat kids if they misbehaved really weird.
Oh.
They had this thing called the black box. You know
Yeah.
what? Take a wild guess what the black box is.
It's like the prison cell type of thing, right?
Yeah,
Like
exactly. That's it.
isolation.
Yeah, isolation box. So they would be in a box with all like, those foam noise canceling things.
Yeah.
And there would be an ice block in the middle. And they would have the kids, if they misbehave, they would sit on the ice block until it melts.
What the fuck?
And freeze their ass off. That ass. I don't know. That was a weird way of punishing.
weird.
Yeah. And then Shirley went on a interview and said that she thought she was going to be meeting another movie producer, but she was meeting like an exhibitor. So you know what that is?
No.
Like it was just a weirdo back in the day, because obviously I don't want to get flagged, but
Yeah.
just search up what that is after. And she said that in the interview, she only saw herself naked as a kid. So seeing that guy naked in front of
what
her,
the fuck?
yeah, was really weird. And she cried in front of him, and like, because she didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
And the guy said, "Oh, get out, you're crying, fuck that, get out." And she was
What the hell?
the trauma that she was put in as a kid, fam. And I don't know why the fuck they named a drink after her. I could even name the possibilities.
I have a theory.
Yeah, I have a theory too,
What's
but
your theory?
obviously I don't want to
What's your
say it. Like, they were probably feeding her like some shit.
No, my theory.
What?
Oh, my theory, because you said she got taken advantage of.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
So my theory was the name of the Shirley Temple is that I'm gonna give you a drink and you think it's alcoholic, so I'm taking advantage of you because it's just a juice.
Crazy.
That's my theory on it. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, it's Shirley Temple because she
Yeah.
was taking advantage of. Oh, here's a drink. You just don't know it's not that. So I'm like deceiving you
maybe
to think you're drinking alcohol, but no, it's a Shirley Temple.
maybe.
Right?
I'm dead ass not gonna look at the drink the same no more, dog.
That's the only thing I could think
Yeah,
of. Like,
yeah.
like that. But why do people drink Shirley Temples? Like, wait, pause real quick. Why do people even drink that stuff?
I don't know. Isn't it a fruity drink?
What is it?
What is a Shirley Temple?
Is it not cranberry juice?
Yeah, it's cranberry juice and thing. What's the
And
other
soda.
Yeah, what's the other one with the the tomato sauce and like
Clamato.
What drink is second? Is that no?
Bloody
That's not,
Bloody Mary.
Oh my I've seen pickles in it. Like, there's like degrees of that drink. Like there's the normal one with just tomato and a celery
Might as well
stick.
just drink soup, dog.
Fam, I seen one where it's like there's a drumstick in it.
Ew.
Like it's a full meal in a drink.
High key, does it taste like pizza? High key, a pizza alcoholic drink would be kind of fire.
Ew, bro.
I know it sounds gross.
That's
but
gross.
if we're doing the Bloody Mary, you might as well try the pizza drink. I would rather try the pizza drink.
There's a theory that me and my cousins have.
Yeah?
Because when we were in Andok, so there was this chicken spot.
And Dux Manux, right?
Yeah, Andok's yeah. It's like the Popeyes of the Philippines.
Yeah.
So we were at, and it's pay, I think it's pay to order or pay as when you leave, right? So
Wait, what? What does that mean?
So it's like pay to order is like you either get your food and pay, or as soon as you leave, you pay, right?
Yeah, I see.
Us four, we were all drunk at the club and we left 2 Andoks.
Yeah.
Right? So we were eating, and after, like, when we were in the airport and I was leaving, he was like, yo, Gavin, actually, theory, who paid the meal at Andoks? Because we were all like this and we ate the meal and we left, right? So we go in the line. Gavin, did you pay? Nah, I didn't pay. I have no money. Did you pay? Nah, I was out. Did you pay? Nah. And so who the fuck paid the meal?
It was me.
Carlos paid for our Andoks meal, bro. Shout out. Oh my
I wasn't even in the Philippines.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, that was funny though. That was our little theory. Because that was dead as a dine and dash, fam. If we actually did it.
Damn, so you guys actually don't know.
Yeah, we actually know because it was 4 a.m. So there was
Hopefully
only,
someone pays.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully, because there was only one worker there. I don't know if he cared that maybe he blessed us because we were. You know what I mean?
True.
But holy, that was funny.
Yeah, that's wild. I have a story for you actually.
Okay.
So this was on a podcast.
Yeah.
This guy was telling this story and they were having dinner. He had a friend over for dinner and they're just talking. Now, out of nowhere, the girl across from him at the table, she goes, I don't know why, but something's telling me to tell you like my leg hurts.
What?
And
Wait,
then
something?
yeah, that's what she said. And the guy goes, like his face goes like, what the fuck? So bag this.
Yeah.
Before his dad died, he had a bet with his dad. If there is an afterlife, or if you can communicate through something else after you've died, our code word is gonna be, man, my leg hurts.
No.
Yeah, it's wild. So she said while they're at dinner, out of nowhere, it goes, yo, I don't know, like, I'm supposed to tell you this, but I don't know why, but like, my leg hurts.
That's insane.
Wild.
Nah. So the afterlife can put thoughts in your head?
I don't know.
Or was this like an agreement?
I don't know. So what he was saying that with his dad to prove there's an afterlife, he wants him to do that or like to each other, whatever it may have been, right? But yeah, that was the thing.
So
and
did he realize that?
Yeah,
that
he
was
realized
his dad?
right away, because that's why would somebody randomly say that to you?
Yeah. No, that's crazy.
Why someone randomly say that to you though?
Bro, if that was me in that position, I would look at the girl and be like, wait, it was the guy that had that deal with his dad, right? Or the girl?
The guy,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, the girl's just a stranger. The girl's a stranger, fam.
That's fun.
That's wild, though.
Because some people see butterflies after death. Some people smell roses.
Yeah, but straight up like a sentence? A code word, bro.
Nah, that's
a code word is crazy.
If I was that guy with dead, I would look up to heaven and be like, you got me still.
Yeah. Isn't that cool though?
No, it is.
Because sometimes I do think, oh, okay, maybe if I do this, my one, like, let's say I'm in the room of an ancestor that passed away.
Yeah.
Maybe if I do something, they're gonna like somehow communicate. But then it gets scary because it's like that thing of, oh, what if it's not the spirit you think it is?
Yeah. What if like maybe like your cousins, right? Like went to a barber shop and like the barber told them, you know what? And you were old already. You were passed away.
Yeah.
The barber's like, you know what? Nah, you asking me for this cut, I'm gonna give you this cut. And it was the wolf cut. That's how your cousin's like, wait, my Tito, that was my Tito. He's communicating with me. He's communicating with
If you
me.
bag it though,
What would be your sign? Like say like that example. What would be your sign? Like if you had your son and be like, yo, son, if I ever pass away, this is our code word.
I don't think I could think of it on the spot.
Okay.
It would have to be something very thought out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it couldn't be just
Not
something
like just
on the spot.
just
Nah.
my leg hurts.
Nah, it couldn't be something that has to be like very thought out.
No, mine would troll. I would tell a homeless guy to ask him for money for a glizzy, specifically for a glizzy.
Yo, you know what'd be funny though? You know what'd be funny?
Yeah.
If you like took a secret that your friend only told you, never told anybody else, and then made somebody say it.
That's insane. That's insane.
Like what the fuck? And you know it's them. That would be wild.
No, life is actually just a joke, man.
That would be wild.
If you really bag it, life is actually a joke.
Yo, because sometimes I'm scared to like, you know how when you do ghost hunting, you're supposed to say, oh, if you're here, like move some shit.
Yeah.
I'm dead ass scared to do that just randomly. Like,
Oh, because you.
if somebody's here, like move that.
Yeah. Don't even say that. Don't even say that. No, don't
Yo, like,
because you never know. Like you dead ass never know.
yeah.
Because it might just not even be your relatives. It might just be a random person in the room.
Chill, bro.
Yeah.
Relax,
no,
fam.
no. Yesterday, okay, so I was coming back 12, from a basketball run, maybe
Yeah.
1 a.m. and your door was open. I hate when your door is open low key because that means because you haven't been there in a long time.
No, I think was I not back?
Huh?
Was I not back here though?
No. Like yesterday?
So it was closed before and was open now?
Wait, what? Fam, when I walked in yesterday at midnight, it was open.
It wasn't closed?
No.
So was it meant to be closed?
No, it was just open.
just
I think.
open.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Continue your
But-
story.
Yeah, but usually like there's only certain times where I get that feeling, yo, what the fuck? Like I rushed to my room.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like how I didn't even want to look in, but I did. And then I looked in, I was like, oh, fuck, let me go in my room real quick. And fam, I don't know why, but yo, I only get that feeling in my basement and that.
Because it's just empty. It's literally always
Yeah,
empty.
I know, but it's like
Because I'm never there. It's
yeah,
empty.
I don't know. It was scary though. I didn't like it. Fuck, bro. You know those times where you need something playing in the background?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
started
yeah.
playing music just to distract myself from
Yo, honestly, I feel if you have a dog, you will never have
a dog, yes, or a pet.
or a pet. You'll
Yeah.
never have anything
Because
like that.
doesn't cats when like you said
It takes away like negative energy.
I feel like with a dog or something like around,
Mm-hmm.
or if I had a hamster just like in here, it would take away the bad energy because something is here.
I think a dog specifically, because they say, like spiritually, they say when a dog howls at nighttime and you don't know why, it's because he's like scaring away spirits.
Really?
And that's why traditionally
Yeah.
ghosts go boo.
Oh, it's like a howl.
And howls go woo. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's a
saying?
sick howl. What the fuck? Yeah. I got PTSD from Great Wolf Lodge.
No, but that's what it's like, right?
Yeah.
So they say anytime my dog used to do that, my mom would go, I think he saw a spirit or something like in the back and just scared it away.
Yeah. Okay, yo, there's this video that I see on TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how campfires, like they kind of give off like a glare?
Yeah.
So there was this grandpa holding like I think it's his nephew or grandchild.
Yeah.
And he was dancing around. And the person on the opposite side of the campfire was taking a video, right?
Okay.
And I just want to get your opinion on it first because I didn't know what it was. A lot of people are saying that it's the glare from the campfire, but the thing is, the child points out something dancing next to it in the
way.
video. So,
Let me see.
And it follows him.
In the
Look.
fire.
Yeah, in the
That's
fire.
some Narnia shit.
Yeah,
bro.
no, dead ass. Look, just watch this video. Hold on, let's see if I can find this. Oh,
It's deep in the archives.
I know, no. This was when I was in the Philippines, so hold on. Like, give me some time still. Okay, here. Okay. The caption is, "This is so scary. I know y'all see that thing following him."
Let me see.
Just wait. You see that?
Oh shit.
No, look, and just keep watching. Bam. It's like dancing.
Yo, it has
beside-
horns.
Yeah. Look. And then
Oh my
fam.
God.
Look, and the baby will point it out.
Yo, what the fuck?
Now it's here. Look, the baby's looking at it. Look. He said, "Gamma, stop," and points at it, fam.
Oh my
Look,
God.
look, points at it,
Yo,
fam.
it has horns, bro.
It has horns?
Look
Let
at
me
it. It has horns.
Oh, it does. The two.
Yeah. And it looks like a half man, half goat.
Oh,
Yo, right? Doesn't it
I
though?
didn't even realize that.
That's kind of wild, dog.
No, that's weird. But obviously, the woods, your closest thing. Fire, come on.
Oh, I have this one's from my cousin.
Yeah.
They were at what do you call it? A drive-in movie theater.
Yeah.
They sent me a picture.
Toronto or Philippines?
Like northern.
Okay.
Northern Ontario.
Okay.
Bag this. They sent me the picture and they said it as a joke, like, "Oh, do you see the ghost in the picture?"
Okay.
This is the picture they sent me, right? They were talking about their faces right here.
Well, okay, that's
Yeah, they're talking about their faces, right? Like this. They're talking about that.
Yeah, okay.
And then I'm like, yeah, I do see the ghost. I'm like, what the fuck is that, right? But they didn't see it at first. They were talking about their own faces. I'm talking about this face right here, bro. You see? Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, that face, what is that?
No, that's clear as day.
That's what I'm saying.
That's clear as day, fam.
That's exactly what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, look.
Yes.
Look, eyes,
nose. You can see a nostril. You can dead ass see a nostril, bro.
Oh, no.
But they weren't saying that. They were talking about themselves.
Oh, okay. And they didn't. Did you tell them that?
Yeah, and then no reply after. Like no reply after. No reply. Yeah, they didn't want to talk about it.
No, that's insane.
Yo, but they weren't talking about the thing. They were talking about them. I'm like, no, I see one, bro,
Yeah.
right there.
Okay, I want to ask you too because did you when you went to Sibling University,
Yeah.
you said you vlogged it and
Yeah.
you didn't want to look at the footage.
I didn't look at
Did
it.
you look at the footage
Yeah, I
yet?
didn't look at it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm not gonna. I put it up on my thing.
Yeah.
I took the files out and I started to like play it. I'm telling you, till this day, like
Yeah.
for some reason, I don't really want to edit it.
Really?
Maybe there's gonna be a time I'll edit it, but as of right now, I don't really want to edit it.
True. There are some times in my life where it's like, oh, like that didn't work. And because there was something that I wanted to post it on my social media that I'll tell you after. And I was going to post it on my story when I was in the Philippines. And like the internet suddenly just didn't work.
What do you mean?
Like there's some times in my life where I think that's like
A sign?
Yeah, a sign.
Not to do something?
Yeah, and I take it and I just don't do it.
What
But
was it? What are you gonna post?
Like I'll edit out, but
Oh shit! And the
Yeah.
internet didn't work.
yeah.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, that's for a reason.
Yeah, it's for a reason. Something told me like you're not supposed to do this.
Yeah, because certain times, fam, you just have to be. You have to be willing to hear from God. You know what I mean? Like, there's signs that you could be shown. As long as your head's in the right place and you put your faith in the right places, you'll get a clear sign.
Yeah.
More times, bro.
Which is good because I was like, since I did feel the most like fate out there, my faith was so high out there, I feel like that ass was a sign. And like everything was protecting me. Like I felt, I don't know why, but like even with like my sister stuff, like I felt like my whole family would be good because I knew even if something happened to them, a prayer from me could help them. You know what I mean?
Bro, I was about to beat my meat today, and then I opened the Bible instead.
Yeah,
you know
good,
what? You know what?
fam.
Yo, and I deadass said like, give me a sign, like if I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, open it. Guess what I read? Literally the first thing I read.
What?
It was wild. It was the scripture. Leave it down in the comments if you guys know exactly. But it's the one that said, if your hand causes you sin, cut it off.
Nah.
If your eyes cause you to sin, take your eyeballs out. It was that scripture.
Specific
yes,
one?
specific one. I swear
And
to
you went
God.
like this?
Swear to God. I swear to God. Like I just opened a random one. I swear, fam. I swear. On my life, I just opened it randomly and it was that one.
Nah, that's insane, bro. That's
wild.
insane. That's insane. Yeah, bro.
See, you're given sign. Like you just put your faith in the right places and you'll be led the right way.
Yeah.
And the times I feel when we get lost and we find ourselves in difficult positions, and yo, a lot of the times too, and this is why I really want to like teach you guys the right way, is, you know, those people that are always like, oh man, my life's going shit because Mercury's in retrograde, or oh man, things aren't going my way because this and that, my horoscope said this and that. Yo, God is forever.
Yeah.
His blessings, forever. If you put your faith in the right place, there's no Mercury in retrograde. There's no times of that. There's no, you know, there's times of sadness, but there's reasons for it. You know, there's times of struggle, but there's reasons for it. When you put your faith into this like mumbo jumbo, Mercury's retrograde, Gatorade, you know, I'm telling you, like, fam, it's because y'all are putting faith in that. That's why it goes back into you having struggle, because you're believing in that stuff.
So he's gonna keep pushing that towards you.
You know? So yeah, you have to put your faith in the right place, man.
Yeah. Do you know that girl that started a podcast and does? I think her whole podcast is about gospel and Bible. Have you seen that?
It was
girl?
the 2 girls.
Yeah, the 2 girls. Yeah. One thing that really stuck with me is like the when you make shit about yourself and not for God, like say your passions. So say this podcast. If we make this podcast about ourselves, then God's immediately gonna take it away. But you know what I mean? We do this for a good reason. That's why he's pushing us out that much. And I realized that I'm like, you know what I mean? I should never make stuff about myself. You know, it's like ego death without like, I had an ego death without any like substances needed. You know what I mean?
It happened through realization.
And I needed that because it's like when we were talking about life really starts when you know you're about to die or something, or like when there's 2 parts of life. What is that?
Yeah, there's 2 times a man lives.
Yeah.
Or a man has 2 lives. The second one starts when he realizes he only has one.
One life, yeah. And that's when I realized, okay, shift in mindset, which I need that. Is that like a midlife crisis or no?
I don't think so. I think it's just maturing.
Yeah, it's maturing.
I think it's just maturing.
I thought I thought I was going through a midlife crisis, but it's just realization.
No, it's just realization, bro. Yeah. I feel like you've seen mine full-fledged out. Like,
yeah.
Like I was probably...
But I think that's what carried it to me because it's like, if you see it, I feel like I was taking the good stuff out of it and like learning from your mistakes, obviously. But you know what I mean? We learn from each other, so.
Yeah, then that's the best part. You should always look at your friends that are making you grow in the right ways. 100. Because there's some friends that will make you grow like wrong.
Yeah.
Like that ass.
Yeah, there's a lot of friends that I cut off just.
So you can imagine a tree. And you know how bonsai trees, you can like form them if you tie it in certain ways? I'm telling y'all, there's certain friends that they'll tie you down that you're growing in this way. And when you cut off those appendages, you'll be able to grow properly.
Yeah. You read the 48 Laws. You know the worst type of friend. You probably read that chapter.
Which one?
The friend that is I think it's like unsupportive of your success or something. That's the worst type of friend to have.
I don't know that one actually.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up again, but it's something about like envy and stuff like that, or keeping.
Oh, that's why. Oh, it's a keep your enemies close.
Yeah, but your thing closer.
Keep your enemies, your friends close, but your enemies closer. Is because the ones that could do the most damage to you, you can see
it's
fucked. It's fucked. But like, you want to befriend people that have the most danger to you.
Yeah, which is great. That's really,
you know what I mean? So like let's say you have an opponent or a rival, right?
Yeah.
If my opponent or rival is in my circle and I'm treating him like really close to me, then he won't do dirty to me because we're close. You know what I'm saying? But if you make him your enemy, then it's war.
Yeah.
It's like straight war. You know?
I ain't gonna lie, there was one time where I used your dark game. Like, you know the one we were talking about Sahar and how you say,
oh, every time that one?
Yeah, bro. There was a time where I was in a store.
Be careful with it, bro.
No, bro, and I didn't realize I did it, but I was like, oh yeah, I was talking to my friend. Oh yeah, this guy always takes care of me, always blesses me discount. Fam, right after, oh, I got you, Gavin. You know I always take care of you. And like I didn't know I did that strategically in front of my friend. Like I was like, oh fuck.
Sometimes it just comes out like that. That's why it's dangerous, bro.
But it's dark game when you realize what you did.
Yeah.
And you do it again. So like,
yeah, I know. It's malicious, man. It's malicious. That's why you want to be a gardener in a war. Or sorry. You want to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. That's what you want to be. You want to have all the skills and all the weapons and shit, but not have to use them. Then be a scrub with no ammo. With no ammo, bro. Fuck. All right, thank you everyone for watching this episode of Jumper Jump Podcast. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Make sure to go down to Spotify, Apple, download those episodes, keep giving us a 5-star rating.
And yeah, go check out my other channel, link in the description below. Click this video, and yeah, Jumpers Jump out.
Deuces.